Hey y'all, it's MissMosstheBoss of MissMosstheBossTV. And it's funny because I sat here, set this and propped this all up thinking that I was going to record a different video, which I may still record. However, I felt like I just wanted to vent and have my moment of clarity for the week. So this past week I was given the opportunity to work the DNC media party, in which I basically took over from my mentor's position, and I was low-key the manager of a whole section of the party. So I was overlooking different volunteers, helping set up with the whole thing, making everything run smoothly, being the contact person for the restaurant, and basically I was right under the two bosses who ran the whole thing. For those 2 days it was very hard, very stressful. I did a lot, very tiresome, and I had my moment of clarity after that Saturday. That Sunday I had to work with a non-profit, a startup non-profit. It's in the works of getting its actual nonprofit's license, and I was able to run an event there. But in the past week, and just in general, my moment of clarity is this thing where I'm starting to understand and really starting to try and not compare myself to others. So a conversation that we have in a bunch of different group meets that I'm in, and just in general, is just about our goals, where we're at in life, and like where we're going with our channels, what we want to provide with our channels, and things of that nature. And I realized that even as much as I give advice to so many other people, I am really horrible at taking my own advice. Like, I realize that I'm probably the most encouraging friend for a lot of people. I really like to uplift others, and I see the greatness in people and want people to see that for themselves. I'm always trying to remind them and stuff like that. And I apologize if this is a little shaky because of where I have my camera. It just might be. But at the same time, I find myself doing the total opposite for myself. So for instance, and I know I made a video like this similar in reference to transitioning out of college. I can link that video in here. But basically, you have these moments where you're comparing yourself to others. You're looking at where people stand in their fields and what they're doing, and even your friends at times. Like, you see the growth with them and you're like, well, why aren't I growing? And my moment of clarity is that my brothers are so rude. But yes, basically, you comparing yourself to them is one thing that is actually your issue. Like, actually, it's a big thing, a part of your issue. The key thing that you have to remember in finding yourself and seeing where you fit and being okay with what you're doing in life and things of that nature is that, like I said in the last video, and like I say all the time to others, is your journey is your journey. So it's like Peyton needs to know, and I'm talking about myself in third person, but because I will watch this, that your journey is your journey. And just because you might not have things right now, those are the things that God wants you without for the moment. So comparing yourself to others, trying to measure up to what they are, you gotta really try to box yourself in, and in this moment, focus on you. Like, what are you doing? Look at the little things. I bought me a dry erase board yesterday, and I feel like writing things down and actually seeing them when you wake up, or looking at them at some point in the day and crossing things off, it makes you feel accomplished. Do what makes you feel good. So if it's getting things done that you want to get done in terms of towards your dreams, even if it's not getting you paid, but it's making you closer to something that you want, a goal or something that you feel like you desire, do that. Write that down. Tell yourself. I feel like a lot of us don't give ourselves self-love or self-appreciation, and that's where we're able to go down and think that we're not as great as we really are, because we don't appreciate ourselves. We don't pat ourselves on the back. So with this moment of clarity, it's not going to be extra long, but basically it's a moment of clarity to stop comparing yourself to others. You are not made to be compared to anyone else because you were made as an individual. And pat yourself on the back. You are doing something. Most people can't do half the things that you are doing. Something about you is unique. You might not be able to put a finger on it, but other people can. Other people see that. And so when negative things come into air, just know that that's what's motivating them. They are upset because they don't have it in themselves. And that's that. So that is my moment of clarity. Thank you for watching this short video diary. I just had to get that off my chest and just speak some love into myself. And remember, Peyton, literally, you got this. It's not as crazy as you think because your brain is everywhere. But if this helped you in any way, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other tips for anybody in regards to, you know, helping them with their journey of self or whatever the case may be, leave that in the description box below. I would love to chit chat about that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. And yeah, let me know any, you know, suggestions. I will talk to you guys later on the next video diary of my moments of clarity.
I hit a wall. I never felt so low, like a waterfall. My tears dropped to the floor.